Grand Rising. What's up, TikTok? Hey, Instagram. Hi, YouTube. Grand Rising, y'all. We made it to another day. We made it. Oh, I was supposed to post that video. I forgot. Grand Rising, Prince. Charcoal. Grand Rising, Johnny. Grand Rising, Free Spirit. How you been? Grand Rising, Bernard, Mr. Exclusive, John Bledsoe. Welcome to today. You can't hear me. Can't hear me now. Thank you, Zig Zoinks, for the heart me, Grand Rising. Can you have some advice on love? Do you love yourself already? Hello. My camera is fuzzy. Let me see. See what we got going on over here. Is that better? Is that better? Hello. Grand Rising. Hey, Israel. How you been? Why you shaking your head, Vaughn? Thank you. I got it from Atlas OGs on TikTok. Thank you. I wish it was a little longer, like the little slip. It's a little slip underneath, but it don't go past my hips. Yeah, I got it from Atlas OGs. Ooh, thank you, Moolah, for the bubblegum. Tinkerbell. It is giving Tinkerbell. It is. It's not better. Oh my goodness. Hold on, let me see. I'm not really sure. Maybe it's the resolution of my laptop. I don't know. Where's the other phone at? Hold on a second, y'all. Oh, bro, this phone is dead. Well, I'm gonna put this phone on a charger, and then once it charged up, oh dang it, this charger not even down here. Okay, let me see if this. Oh, this. Oh, sorry, YouTube. Sorry, but both my other phones is dead, and the charger is all the way upstairs. So if you come on over to IG or TikTok, it's super clear on TikTok. It's clear over here. All right, bet. I'll see you over here. How was y'all morning? What did y'all do last night? Oh, this is not the same. Sorry, I need y'all to be the same height so I can just see y'all comments together. I'm doing amazing. Why you let them dudes bust you down like that? I was gonna respond, but I don't think my response is approved, so I'm gonna keep it to myself. Stop what? No, I haven't watched any sports. I knew it was you. Listen, TikTok cut off the comment, but I still knew it was you, screaming in all caps. Hi, Lance. Grand Rising, Lance. How did you sleep? Do free hugs again. All right, guys. So what happened was, so I got something made for you guys. Got something made, and I was waiting for the package to come so that I could pass them out at the next free hugs. However, y'all know I just moved, right? And somebody already moved into the house that I used to live in, and the package went there. And they trying to say they ain't got the package. The package never came. So I gotta get what I ordered for you guys remade. Okay. So when it is remade, it was a lot of them. So it might take a minute. Exactly. I gotta wait for it to come. That's why, as soon as they do come, though, I was trying to surprise y'all on Tuesday and come to Baltimore, but they're not gonna be here. The new one's not gonna be here by Tuesday, so we're gonna have to wait. I think they're lying. I definitely think they were lying because USPS, they don't be playing. I've never had issues with my packages not coming, so they definitely said they didn't have no package. There wasn't no package outside, even though it said it was delivered with the time, everything. So we gotta wait. Oh, that's what's up. Period. Hiccups. Yeah. I'm not. I literally looked last night because I'm like, maybe they'll come. It should have came yesterday. And I looked on the tracking and it said delivered May 29th, 8 something a.m. And I'm like, this is my old address, number 1. And I don't know if somebody already moved in. So, yep. I don't say Grand Rising. I say get up. Well, welcome to getting up today. All right, Lance. Thank you for the roses still standing. Thank you, Luciani, for the Go Populars. Please, what? Are you telling me to get up? Oh, that was for me. I thought you were saying you be telling people get up instead of Grand Rising. I know you were saying for me to get up. That's different. Thank you, Authentic, for the love you so much. Oh, you do? We need a new video of what? Stop, baby, please. Stop what? I didn't do nothing. You like my necklace? I got it from Atlas OGs. How many tattoos? I have 19 tattoos. Thank you for them roses. 360. Okay, so TikTok, thank you, Authentic. I was about to say, there is a 360 gift if you want this 360. Thank you, Authentic. Grand Rising Prodigy, how did you sleep last night? Last week you averaged 15 hours and 24 minutes screen time. See, I be working. 15 hours? It's only 24 hours in the day. Thank you, I'm Obi-Wan. The basketball video was fun. Listen, I knew I had no business stepping on that basketball court because first of all, I wasn't even ready. I ain't even had the right shoes on. I was supposed to be riding my bike up and down the street, getting my little thigh exercise. But they was, I was like, let me just come in here and get my little shot. I seen them shooting. I'm like, maybe they got some good luck on the ball. I just knew it was gonna go in. It did not. It went in my bowl of cherries. That's where it went in. So luckily I ate most of them, so I wasn't too upset. But yeah, that happened. Thank you, Obi-Wan, going off period with the chili and heart me and a cake slice. and the goats and lay so much in the corn. Period. And what was that? I didn't see that. Can't I collab? Can't I collab? Can't I collab? No, I don't do collabs, y'all. It's not even nothing personal to you because I don't know you. I don't do collabs anymore. Thank you. How was it? How was the party? How old did she turn? Grand Rising, Malik. First of all, Lance, I'm also live on IG and I'm live on YT. Okay, so you might not have asked, but somebody else did. Okay, I appreciate that, authentic. Tell them TT better. I did. I already did. What do you do? Oh, I just live for a living. That's all I do. Stop doing that other type of content. I hate to see you like that. You deserve better. So I am unapologetically myself. That's the only thing I know how to be. I don't know how to be what you want me to be. So I only do what I know. I only know how to be me. So I'm gonna continue to live my authentic life authentically. That's all I got for you. But you are more than welcome to do what you want to do with your life. You got that. It's all yours. You a black queen to me. I don't like to see you like that. Well, you don't have to see it. You don't have to see it because I definitely got organized. I no longer release all that all over. It is only in specific places, and you have to intentionally want to see it now. So that shouldn't be a problem. Will I ever stop? Will I ever stop living for a living? No. I like to live. Again, unapologetically. We here for a good time, not a long time. Do what you want to do. It randomly just pops up on Twitter. You need a good manager to take that down. Okay, well, this is the thing. I know some people like to go the manager route, and that's cool. I don't. I like to have that personalized touch with my fans. So I don't want to do the manager. I'm just because listen, I know if I'm sitting here, especially if I was on a site paying you my money, I want to, be talking to you. So I don't no, the manager way is not for me. All right. Also, I just like to live. I like to record it. I like to show where I've been at, where I'm at now, what's going to happen in the future, because I honestly believe that that's how a lot of people learn. You already on here watching other people. So if you learn through somebody else what they've been through, that may be, help you out on your path. So I'm not interested in deleting anything more than what I've already deleted. Like it used to be crazy. It used to be crazy. I deleted a lot. What I did leave up, like I said, is part of my journey. Is my life. I'm not running from my past. My past is in my past. My present is in my present, and my future on the way. So cuckoo, cuckoo. What's your Twitter, Unicorn Raya? What am I doing today? I don't know. I'm not really sure yet. It's only 9:30 where I'm at, and all the only download I got was go live. So here I am. I seen you eat a man's butt. I couldn't look at you in the eyes ever since. again, I can only live my life what I like to do authentically. I can't control, how you live your life. If that's something that you're not into, maybe we just never meant to see eye to eye. But because like everybody got the different things they like to do. It doesn't mean that you have to like it too. I'm not here to say, hey, you should be eating ass. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying if I like to do it, that's what I'm going to do. It's just a but. It's like I'm on TikTok. We can't really get into this conversation right now, but put a pin in it. Okay, put a pin in it. Thank you, Cowboy. Because listen, and that's I honestly only feel like it's be an issue because people be trying to put what they want on other people for them to do it. Like that's out of your control. You only have control over your life. You don't have control over nobody else's life. I don't know who told people that was the case, but you go ahead, do you? I'm still here to do me. Yes, I'm still on OF. I see you at the mall, but you seem irritated as fuck. It depends. Sometimes when I go to the mall, I be on tunnel vision. I'll be like, okay, this store, out. This store, and ends, out. This store, So I probably wasn't irritated. I probably was just focused. Thank you, Loaded Wagon, for the 360 chair. Do hugs and ATL. I'm coming. You threw his legs over your shoulders like a backpack. I mean, if you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. If it's not something you're gonna like to do, I promise you, it don't matter what I'm saying. It's never gonna make sense to you. Looking in the eyes is crazy work. I know, right? That just off the look in the eyes is definitely crazy work. Crazy. Cam, Grand Rising Cam. What made you get into sex work? I like to be watched, and at the time I was married, and he liked to be watched. So we just, put the cameras up. I like to edit, I like to be director, I just did what I like to do. What's your Twitter? Unicorn Riot. Show me the tattoos. You can see a couple of them, but can't really see them all. Maybe you can see a couple. Hey, Twan. Grand Rising. Thank you for the Go Populars and the Heart Me. Thank you, Ghost, for the roses. You too. Peace, peace, peace. It's because she like me, a lovable creep. Listen, I don't even think it's being a creep. I think it's, like I said, being yourself unapologetically. The things I like to do, other people don't like to admit they like to do. I don't have no problem admitting it because it's what I like to do. And like I said, I only got control over me. So what do I look like being upset about you not liking something I'm going to do anyway? Hopefully you look at me and be like, well, shit, Raya over there living her life unapologetically. Maybe I should do the same thing. You know, you know. They said live by example, lead by example. I'm just an example of do what you want. As long as you're not hurting nobody, harming nobody, you do what you need to do in your life to be happy. Exactly, unapologetically. Wait, what do you like to do? I just like to live for a living. Thank you, Carrie. Okay, Cam. Exactly. I am a blessed and highly favored. How are you, buddy? Why did you quit? Why did I quit what? Grand Rising. What's up, Ream Dream? Sorry if my camera, they said my camera over here a little blurry, but it's not blurry on Instagram and it's not blurry on TikTok. So if it's too hard to see, come on up down the street. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, Guru. What's up? I'm Alias. How did you start your vegan journey? I watched a documentary called What the Health. What the Health, not what the hell. What the health. It's too early for all this freaky ass lust talk. What freaky ass lust talk? What freaky ass lust talk? You have big eyes. Be careful. They are big. Be careful. What? I'm just saying. Grand Rising, Big Handsome. Okay. Who's there? Hi. Grand Rising. Did you see the video?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I think when it slow mo hit the joint.
Mm-hmm.
I tried blowing up too.
Tragic. Just tragic. No. No.
Why?
No. I already gave you the other ones. They're in your bathroom.
These?
No.
The owl ones.
Yeah. Jeremiah got the other ones of those.
These are yours? Where?
Yeah. It's giving professor. Come here, show them. It's giving professor. Professor Jams. Yeah.
Something like that.
Okay, don't listen.
Not there.
Hey, Mama. Hi. I already gave her some treats this morning. I already gave her some treats. I already gave her some treats. I already gave her some. I already gave her some treats. And I gave Platinum some treats.
Can I give them some treats?
No. They're on a diet.
They were good.
No. Hold on, guys. Look, let me show you something. Let me show you something.
Showing?
Baby put some tea in a bowl. My bad, y'all. I'm back. Thank you, Samuel, for the roast. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's giving Tinkerbell. That's why I like it. Yes, I got it from Atlas OGs. You should get yours. You gotta let him know you want a bell though. But matter of fact, can I add it? Let me see. There you go. But like I said, mine got a bell on it. If you want the bell, send him a message. Thank you. I wish it was longer though. I can't really stand up. It's not. It's giving like nice length in the front. It's not really giving nice length in the back. So we are stationary today. Thank you. Grand Rising. Thank you. What do y'all have planned for today? You curious about what? What you curious about? Thank you, RJ. I don't know what you need though. But thank you. Clap. Go to the library. I can't go to the library. I can't get no more books until I finish these ones that I already got. I don't like walking in temptation like that. Real bad. You thought I wasn't gonna catch that. I caught it. Would they do something for someone else knowing it wouldn't benefit them in any way? Who, Poseidon? You saw the video? Which video? What's the most amount of books you checked out at once? Man, I can't even tell you. When I grew up, the library was my stomping grounds. Okay. We used to get paid to read books in the summertime too, so I can't even tell you. I showed you to my girl. She said while I'm sucking the fart. Exactly. Just wild. Just wild. Like what? I didn't even read the rest of the message. I stopped. I don't know what you said, but I don't want no parts. Whatever the rest of the message said, I don't want it. I'm not interested. Thank you, Dre, for the love you so much. What's up? Tavelis. That's how you say it. Put your y'all is out here being crazy nasty this morning. I got 41 books yesterday. I'm writing an article about my mom and her struggle being from Australia. It's like a Dear America kind of article. Okay, that's what's up. Are you done with doing other content? Guys, I just live for a living. I just record it. That's all I do. That's all. That's it. Exactly. Please be respectful. Thank you, George. George said, please be respectful. Okay, exactly. Thank you, Rudy, for the rose. Okay, great answer. That was a great answer. Thank you, Martez, for the heart me. And thank you, Rudy. Autobiography of Malcolm X, Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Both are great reads, not gonna lie. Oh, you should read them on live. Listen, I know I'm not the only person who like to read, and I encourage you. If you like to read, please go live and read to us. Okay? Oh, my bad. I probably was reading it fast. My bad. Okay, all right, Christopher. Have fun. Listen, I'm trying to. I want a house with a library. Okay. Remember on Beauty and the Beast? That would probably be the only reason I would ever get a house that big. Is just so I can have that library. Reading a book on live. I never thought of that. I'm in college and work a full-time job, but I'm gonna try. Listen, this is the thing. The thing about the internet is it never sleeps. Never. So whenever you have any free time, you can slide 30 minutes in here, do an hour there, it never closes. And then if you do it on this app, you can save the live and then upload it as a video so that people that was sleeping or was busy can watch it when they wake up. You just don't read enough. But that is only because you did not read enough yesterday. It's a new day. You can read enough today because it's a new day. That's how powerful you are. Okay, you can decide, I ain't usually do this. I probably should, and then just do it. Just pick up a book and just be like, let me just read. Okay, it's really that easy. Do you know about IFA? I'm not sure what that is. I actually never heard that. IFA. Sorry if I slurred that. Who's that in the background banging pots and pans? Oh, that's my son. I didn't know you could hear that. Hold on. There we go. Is that better? Yeah, you can't hear it now. I had to close the door. They're banging pots and pans. It's a lot better. All right, bad. My bad. Egypt. I still go to Enoch. Brad and everyone's place when I lived up there. Oh, okay. Up where? I'm jealous of that chair right now. You can't even see the chair. You can't even see the chair. Where? No, where I want to go see it. Sagittarius super moon last night. Super blue moon last night. I missed it. My moon is in Sagittarius too. What part of the Midwest are you from? Well, I was born in Ohio, and then I grew up in Michigan, and then I moved to Maryland, And then I moved to South Carolina. And then I moved back to Maryland. Yes, thank you, 5K Neil with the 360 chair. You and your son actually gave me some inspiration from my article like a week ago. Y'all were talking about how, like, if people look at you with lust, they'll miss out on the connection. There's a woman. Oh, yes, period. But she was so beautiful. Nobody acknowledged her. They thought a famous actress could never invent something like that, and she never got compensated. Um, what's the rest? I'm interested now. You drew me in. What's wrong with South Carolina? Nothing. I love South Carolina. But yeah, I feel like, that's something that happens a lot in our society. Johnny, nobody's talking about eating booty at 10 a.m. Okay? It's not even 10 a.m. And that was like 30 minutes ago. Like, how exactly? How'd you even get back here? It's 9:57, and we are not talking about that. You believe in God? Absolutely. Johnny, go sit down. You're going to time out. Um, she also had a lot of controversy. Heidi Lamar. She also had a lot of controversy because she had a scene in a movie where she had an orgasm and like people thought she was disgusting. She also had scenes in a movie like she was naked. Yeah, unfortunately, like I said, the society we live in, at that time she didn't like people didn't like to appreciate nudity in film. So much of her life was spent in kind of embarrassed. I mean, but this is the thing. If she did it, was she embarrassed or were other people embarrassed? Because clearly she did it. I don't think the embarrassment was on her part. I think the embarrassment was on other people's part because, like I said, other people were trying to live your life for you. You know. All right, period. I'm between Raleigh and Greenville. Oh, okay. Yeah, I used to live in Columbia, South Carolina for a couple months. Then I came on back to Maryland. I needed that laugh. Okay, thank you, Johnny. We needed that laugh. Exactly. J. Cole said, "Live yours." This was also during the 30s, 40s, and her being from Austria, they thought she was a Nazi spy. Also, she didn't know she didn't have the blonde hair and blue eyes, so she was met with white supremacy too. Oh, dang. Yeah, especially during that time. I'm just happy. I'm real happy that we was in heaven and we was picking, the order in which we was gonna come on down here. That I did not get picked for that era because I mean, just thinking about it, like all my life, everything I like to do, just my free spirit. I would not survive in no other era except for this one. I wouldn't make it. They would have took me out multiple times. Like, girl, you on here doing what? Get her out of here. Like, I needed to be born during this time. So it sucks, but cuckoo could chew. Yeah. Like, imagine me trying to live for a living, not in a social media era. Like, how am I make money? You know, I needed to be born in the information age. How was I going to learn? You know, being from Europe. So, yeah, she never really got acknowledged for any of her inventions. She also the inspiration for Catwoman and Snow White. Ooh, okay, period. I know that's right. Are you Earth Angel, aka Light Worker? This era is the worst. Everybody numb. Yes and no. Okay, yes, everybody is no. However, this is the information age. Okay, they telling you why you numb. They telling you what's in your food that's keeping you numb. They telling you what medicine you taking is turning this off. Like this is the information era. So before this time, you people still know. They just don't know why or how to get out of it. So, like I said, this era, I ain't perfect. Okay, I made a lot of mistakes, but now I got the information to get out of things to heal some trauma. You know, we didn't even really like therapy a couple decades ago. So I needed to be an adult in this era. You should start doing massages yourself. No, no, that's not part of my life path. I enjoy getting massages. Okay, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of um, not even just physical work. It's a lot of mental work. It's a lot of spiritual sponge work that I'm not. You know, kudos to everybody out there that got that ability to do that. I don't have that ability to do that. You Earth Angel, period. I know that's right. What's up, really? But then again, nowadays it's harder to survive, at least financially, but we have more access to knowledge. I mean, I feel like it's the opposite. Like I said, with this being a social media era, our parents, it was no social media when our parents was growing up. Okay, they had the ability to make money on this platform, on this platform, on this platform, on that platform, on this website. That was not available, and we got everywhere you look, you could go somewhere and get paid to talk, to read, to do what you like to do. Then you can record, you can download the video, and then you can post the video of what you did already on another website and get paid for the content that you already did and got paid for. You know, our grandparents couldn't do that. Our great grandparents, like they didn't have that ability. We do. So to me, I feel like this is the best era to be able to make some money. Exactly. They had no apps. It was no. I remember when the internet and with the dial up and all that, we couldn't even talk on the phone, get on the internet at the same time. Ain't no way they was about to be streaming for 8 hours, making no money. Upload it was YouTube even here. I don't even think it was a YouTube. Okay, it just So nah, this is the time to be alive because you can live for a living, upload you living for a living, okay? Get paid to live for a living. You know, I listen. I'm just here to show you it is possible. You can do it. Okay, you can live. You ain't got work. I mean, it is work, so I don't want to put that out there. It definitely is work. It definitely takes consistency, a little bit of organization. So it is work, but it ain't 12-hour shifts at somebody else's job making their grandkids rich work. It ain't that, you know. So you had to pull up on your bike for the homies. I love riding my bike. I don't say I'm the biggest child ever, and I don't care. My inner child be running wild. We like bike rides, so yeah. I had to put some air in the tire again since I moved. What's on my neck is right there, pinned at the bottom of the screen. If you got to message him if you want the bell though. I think it's harder to keep a job nowadays though. That's because a lot of you guys are entrepreneurs and you're being pushed out of your jobs to become entrepreneurs, but you're not realizing that's what the push is. Or that's what the push is and you scared. So like I said, I'm just here to show you, did you do the same thing? You ain't gotta be scared. It ain't scary. So are the adult videos a thing from the past or you just more private now? Absolutely more private now. And only private as in I only post on websites that are age appropriate and they're behind a paywall. So more I think the word organized is a better word. I'm not really private. I'm more organized. I do come to Detroit. You want a hug? I got you when I get there. Thank you. Yes, y'all. Don't forget, it's right there if you want it. Add it to the cart. Hold on. Let me get my water. Get my agua. Good afternoon. Kovu Moore. How you doing? You finna DM me. No, let's talk about what you want to talk about right now. Right here. Where I'm on live. Thank you. What's up? Target Patrick Waku. Hold on, is that all natural? Yes, guys. Yes, it is. I am from the Midwest. I live in Maryland. Thank you, Nino, for the rose. What's up, V-Son? V-Son. I'm sorry if I slaughtered it. How you doing? I'm doing amazing, Target. Patrick, how are you? I love you. I want to marry you. And this is why marriages don't last now. Ain't no way. We ain't ever talk. How you want to marry me? I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just maybe it's because I already been married twice. That I'm like third time's a charm. I gotta make sure it's right. Okay, all the boxes is checked. And like I just felt like mm, it's not enough. You just like my energy. That's not enough. It's not enough. It's not like it's supposed to be a mutual thing. So just because you want to and they tell me now one thing about you, that you see the disconnect. Oh, I just seen that post. Are you outside playing basketball? Oh, yo, you funny as shit. This should have me weak. All that traveling you was doing. First of all, let me explain. Okay, normally, when we go to the basketball court, I have to play by the rules because we on the court. But when we play on the basketball hoop at my house, we playing house rules. And house rules is all of y'all bigger than mommy. So mommy, you don't have to follow the rules. I can do what I need to do and get in and maneuver to get to my shot. Okay, that's house rules. Okay, you ain't gonna see me do none of that on the court because now we on the court. It's the court rules. But and I still missed. I was like, bro, all of that, and I still didn't make it. Okay. OF, please. It's in my Twitter bio. But yeah, I definitely had fun. There's no such thing as the right marriage. If you know, you know. I mean, I would highly disagree. I feel like marriage after you and your partner have went through healing your childhood trauma and at least 12 months of self-love and knowing what you want in life, and then probably at least another minimum of 12 months of dating, I feel like it would be successful. Yeah. But that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion, She could have a whole disorder. MFs don't care. I mean, I feel like anybody could. You shouldn't judge people off if they have a disorder or not. I like to see a video of you writing on the blackboard in shorts. Maybe. I gotta see. I've been gaining weight. I don't really have a lot of shorts that are approved on social media platforms. So I gotta look in my closet. Let me see. Not tomorrow, Monday. Travel in the driveway. Yep. I'm traveling in my driveway. I am. Yep. You can do all of that and the marriage still won't work. I mean, to each his own. I feel like it would. I know some happily married couples that took their time, healed first. And then, listen, it's the healing and the self-love period that people be skipping, okay? But when you see people that successfully heal themselves, their trauma, everything, their mental, their spiritual, and then they have that self-love period, now they know what they want, they know who they are, and they, are getting that reciprocated. It happens. So I don't want you to just cut off marriage. Just know that a lot of people out here skipping steps. So that's why it appears to not work. But if you do the right steps, it does work. Thank you, Terrence. What's your Twitter? It's in my bio. Make sure when you follow me on TikTok, you go ahead and look at that bio. It's right there. It's right there. Oh, thank you. Your videos are very inspirational. Thank you. Need more people like you in the world. Change the environment, the energy vibrations, but you got to be the change. So I feel like more people can do it if they do it. Like we could change, but it has to be a whole bunch of individuals changing for it to be a change. I know people who got married in a month of meeting and are still together today. Exactly. I mean, I'm very happy for them, but I wouldn't recommend that ever. But the stars aligned for them. But I feel like a winter, a summer, a spring, and a fall. You need to date this person, okay? Because not everybody, you're not even the same person you are in the winter than who you are in the spring. In the summer and the fall, you go through different emotional things, different hobbies. You need to see how they act during at least a winter, a spring, a summer, and a fall. Because I'm trying to tell you, listen, y'all would not. A lot of people don't like me in the winter because I don't be trying to go nowhere. I be in the house. They're like, but you like to be outside, and you like to hike, and you like to do all these things. Yeah, when it's warm outside. Okay, so you need to know a winter, a spring, a summer, and a fall, how they gonna act. At least a winter. Okay. No, I'm not from Maryland. I'm from the Midwest, but I live in Maryland. Must be a summer baby. No, I was born in the spring. Okay, that's why I don't like the cold. I came out the womb like, what is y'all doing out here? Who likes this? But if my kids want to do something in the winter, that's probably the only thing that's gonna pull me out. Like I like to hibernate like bears. Okay, y'all see me on live. I'm like, damn, we're even live for 6 hours because it's cold outside and it's warm here. So exactly that is that time where you are resting, relaxing. Okay, you are reminiscing. You are making plans for the new and not January 1st for March 21st. Okay? So, no. I mean, we absolutely need to know me in the winter, in the spring, in the summer, and in the fall. I heard an Aries yearning for warmth. For real, and some people love winter. Okay, I love that for you, and that's what I'm saying. If you met me in the springtime, when it was just warming up, snows are melting, flowers are popping, and I'm coming outside, and you like, oh, okay, you cool. We like taking it slow at first because I'm trying to make sure you stand on what you said you was about. Summertime come around, we doing events, we going traveling, we doing different things. Okay, fall, I'm gonna slow and pull back a little bit. We might go, do some apple picking, do a couple hay rides. And then winter come, you're like, come on, let's go, and I'm like, you can go, and you can tell me all about it when you get back. You're like, but why you acting different? It's because you ain't know me in the winter. You ain't even get a chance to know. So like I said, a winter, a spring, a summer, and a fall. You need to know somebody. What they like to do, what you like to do, how they like to relax and recuperate, So you go outside and make all the little snow angels you want. I'm gonna make a snow angel about one time in the winter. You gonna get one snow video from me. Y'all see me go skiing? No, I went skiing twice. I only went skiing twice because we went for the whole weekend. You ain't seen no other videos of me in that snowsuit. And like I said, that's because the kids wanted to go. So if it wasn't for the kids, no. Okay. So yeah. Everyone who follow you is to see your butt. You can't see it. I'm sitting on it. How you think today will not always be the same as 5 years from now? It absolutely shouldn't. it shouldn't, and that's why I said you need to know like what they want to do in the future, because the future is change. So ain't no way you should be the same person you was 5 years ago. If you are, that is called stagnation. Okay, and that ain't cute. I'm just being honest. If you the same person you was 5 years ago, what are you doing? What's your sign? My sun sign is in Aries. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Y'all can see the herbs back here. These are herbs. And y'all the only ones that can see it because y'all got this wide angle. Exactly. Even a child not the same 5 years ago. How you being a whole adult with the same? I don't know. Maybe like I said, everything ain't for everybody. But you would look at me from my post from last year and go like, yeah, it looks like her, but 2 years, you go like, oh, I don't know who this person is in front of me now. 2 years ago, 3 years ago, you're gonna be like, ain't no way this is the same person. That's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to grow. You're supposed to elevate. You're supposed to learn. You're supposed to apply that wisdom from your learned experiences. You should not be the same. You're supposed to be, at least that's what I think you're supposed to be doing in life. I don't think you're supposed to hit life, one point in life, and just be like, all right, we made it. So react. Just gonna kick back and relax and do nothing. Like, that's when it's pretty boring. Maybe I'm just really spontaneous. I'm very spontaneous. I like to change and accumulate knowledge and then apply it. But everybody may not like to do that. So let me not speak for everybody. But I just think, in my perspective, you wouldn't want to, because ain't always this. Sometimes we're gonna do this. But some people learn better on this part so that they can go this way. You're amazing for using your platform and gifts to this enlightenment. Thank you. Y'all asking where she from, like she gonna give you the time of day. She knows her audience only here for lust. And we also live in a time where people just project. And a lot of times your perspective is based off of your projections. It's not even what's really happening. It's just your projections. So sometimes you gotta be able to grow from your own perspective and perception. With that being said, they may not like the change in your thought process that can ruin a marriage. Well, somebody not about to like what I gotta say, and I'm gonna say it anyway, okay? Sometimes you are in a relationship, okay, whatever you want to call it, married, single, dating, whatever. You guys are two souls interchanging right now. So at the base of it, you'll have a relationship. So we're gonna say relationship. We're not gonna put the titles on it. Sometimes you are in a relationship for a lesson. A lot of times that's because when you started said relationship, you wasn't ready for said relationship. Okay. So now what the universe gonna do is be like, okay, well I'm gonna show you the lesson that you on through this relationship. All right. the relationship not supposed to last. It's supposed to be a lesson, all right? So y'all be holding on to these relationships, not realizing that it was just supposed to be gaining a lesson, okay? And once you gain a lesson, what starts to happen is life starts to push you out of the lesson because you got the lesson. You're supposed to go to the next lesson. So I don't understand how y'all be upset and mad if the lesson is learned and it's time to go. It's time to go. Like, it only becomes toxic when you refuse to go. You know, life start getting crazy when God trying to tell you, okay, all right, you got to go. Or you don't want to go? All right, let me give you a little push toward that way. So you holding on to that and no, I want to be with this person for ever and ever, for lifetimes. And no, that's not what that was meant for you. When you got into that relationship, you was meant for these lessons that you wasn't trying to learn by yourself. So God said, okay, you want this relationship? I bet. You still gonna get this lesson though, okay? And whether you get it delivered in a nice, healthy way or a toxic, unhealthy way, you're supposed to still get that lesson. So I don't see nothing wrong with people deciding that, all right, bet. Thank you for this lesson. You know, I wish you well in life. Thank you. Okay, thank you too. The American dream is a scam, but that's something totally different. We ain't gonna open that pan right now because no, this app specifically, they don't. So we can talk about that when it's just us. Or no, this app cool too. This app, yeah, we can't talk about that on this app. This one over here, TikTok. We can't talk about it on TikTok. We can come back when I'm not live. What's up? You still trying to collab? Yes, I still do only. No, I'm not trying to collab. Because it didn't always used to be like that. Okay, once TikTok changed owners, nah, they like, what you want me to talk about? Oh, you were spilling Arby's? No, cut her live. So it's trial and error with some of these apps. You gotta learn what you can say and what you can't say on some of these apps. You have to be asleep to believe the American dream. I didn't say that, TikTok. I'm reading a comment from another platform. I'm just agreeing wholeheartedly 1,000% with them. But yeah, pretty much. And a lot of times it's not even your fault that you. It's because they're trying to keep you. Okay? So all right, we're good. Wait a minute, I didn't get restricted. Thank you, CEO Sosa, for the rose. They trying to take everybody money. Exactly. Again, TikTok, I'm just reading the comment off of another platform and wholeheartedly agreeing with them. Okay? You are just a dollar sign to them, the people that you're talking about in your comment. Okay? Yeah. That's all you are. And I feel like until either A, you go through enough experiences to realize that yourself, or B, you watch enough other people to realize this ain't lining up to what they said it was supposed to be over here, then you're going to be. So, and that's done strategically. Can't really say too much more without really going into it because they watch. That's why everyone struggles right now. They get rich off our struggle. That's why our phones be acting wild. But you have the ability to beat the system. You have the ability more than your parents did and more than your grandparents did, aka why you the chain breaker. Okay? So yes, these systems are corrupt. But you have the tools to be able to navigate around them. Okay? So thank you. Thank you, Creed. Leave us asleep, counting sheets for throat. Okay. Exactly. The food keeps us sleeping. Shaking my head. That is a comment that I am reading out loud from my YouTube that I 1,000% wholeheartedly agree with. Okay, like I said, it's not strategically. These things are happening, okay, according to plan. So, hi TikTok. How y'all doing? You guys make sure you click the link at the bottom for my necklace if you would like to purchase one as well. Okay. I would have been recording you if I was at that beach with you. Don't read this out loud. It's the make. Okay, and then you see that on every corner. In certain areas only. It's one of those on every corner. Okay. In every mall, in every truck stop, you won't see that. You're gonna see the marches, okay? On purpose, strategically. So hi TikTok. Not y'all getting quiet, then listen. We need a retwist. Oh, well, I got some videos showing you how to retwist your hair, with your own energy. Literally, with your own energy. If you are interested, they are posted. You might have to scroll a little bit because I didn't put them in the playlist. I'm saying, you gonna stand up now? No, my dress is pretty from the front. It's pretty crazy from the back. So we're gonna be sitting today. This is Sit Live. That's not the only videos I've seen, respectfully. Yeah. Cuckoo, cuckoo. First wake up call was Santa Satan. It's definitely one of them. I don't know if it was the first one, but it definitely lets you peer into all the other holidays as well. That one was like, it's like the domino to the like this one. Yo, I caught on when I was 18. That shit ain't for us. Laugh my ass off. I'm from Brooklyn, so you're right there. You're right there on every corner. But the good thing about you, Brooklyn, is Y'all also have herb stores on every corner. Y'all fighting it, okay? A lot of places they like, where do you get herbs? What y'all got herbs in a gas station? What So y'all have some of the tools to be able to combat these strategies. A lot of people don't. You right. You wearing that dress. It ain't wearing you. Thank you. It got a lot of tattoos on it, y'all. LOL. Yeah, I got 19 tattoos. We friends on TikTok. Oh, hello, friend. Da-na-na-na. Hi. He's so great, guy. Somebody gotta be rich and others have to be poor. That's the only way it can work. Sorry, but not sorry. I mean, I disagree. I highly, highly disagree. But what do I know? You know, what do I know? When's the next astrological reading? So I was going to, but I feel like the more I do read the astrology books, people either A are not listening or two, they're not fully understanding. So I actually only prefer to do it on personal reading. Like I can personally go over your chart with you. But when I do, like, and I'm not lying, like, look, I tried to do it the other day. I did. Let me show you the board. Tried to do it the other day, and it went left again. So, I just decided, I'm going to just save it. Really interested, send me a DM. I got you. But it's not something I'm really passionate about. It's one of my passions. So I don't really like when people be playing with my passion. So if you want a personal one, just send me a message. Got you. Still have yet to do mine. Did you can you send me a message? My DMs are open now. So send me a message. And you don't even have to leave this app. My inbox is open on here now. So send me a message. Some of them be fake. My family, Jamaican and Haitian, so I mess with the herbs. Be careful. They messing with the sea moss. Yup, you were exactly right. I'll be like, where do you get this from? Ain't no way. Please, y'all, do your research. Money is the concept of division. True wealth is our health and awareness. And love. Don't forget love. That powerful emotion called love. Very powerful. I'll bend you over. No, you will not. Stand up for everybody but IG. You can't live off of love. I highly disagree as well. That's what I live off of. Again, I'm just here to show you that you can do it too. Motherfuckers don't know how to act when beauty on the stand. I mean, again, I don't feel like I don't feel like anybody's current state of mind is permanent. And that's probably why I'm more optimistic than a lot of people, because I don't think that nobody can be helped. I feel like we have different levels of healing because we have different levels of trauma that we have been through. So while you may not be willing to help and be able to teach somebody or share your wisdom, that don't mean that everybody does not want to help somebody and share their wisdom and help get them to a higher state of where they at now. I was I was on TikTok yesterday, and my son was on this live, so I'm like, oh, let me go in there. Oh, thank you, Prince Charming, for the unicorn fantasy. Thank you. Oh, I can't even do no jumper jacks. I got this dress on. But my next time I go live, I'm gonna put some pants on so I can do these jumper jacks. I can do that 360 share though. Thank you for the unicorn. And it go popular, period. But yeah, I was in this people's live yesterday, and it was a panel, and it was all these women on the panel, and they were just talking about how men just how they be treating them dirty, and they not here to teach them, and it's not their responsibility or duty to, pass on knowledge to them. And I'm literally in the comments like, what? What? I saw in the live, he talking his talk, and they like, well, it's men's job to elevate and teach other men. And I'm just like, again, I'm giving you my perspective. Okay, my perspective is women, your target audience to help spread your wisdom and awareness and everything you've been through, or you feel like you got something to give back. Your target audience is men. I said it, I mean it. Okay, men, your target audience is women. Okay? I don't know why it is that way, but every time I've looked and I've seen somebody's light bulb go off, it's because the opposite sex was the one giving that wisdom. Okay? But what happens is we live in a society where people are jealous, and first of all, people don't understand that that's part of their purpose is to give back. They think I'm just supposed to be here and gain this knowledge and do what I'm supposed to do and better my family, and that's it. No, you're supposed to give back after that. Okay, and part of your giving back is your target audience. But if you're in a relationship and you a man and your girl like, why is you talking to that girl on the dinner? You don't know her. Is you trying to cheat? It's going to defer you from your purpose of giving back to your target audience. Women, same thing. You out here spreading your knowledge. You might even be out here giving free hugs. And your man like, girl, you about to be hugging nobody that ain't me. You think I'm crazy? You think I'm sick? Like, it's so many things that's trying to defer you from that part of your purpose. So a lot of times, I'm not gonna say that everybody don't know that they meant to give back. I feel like they are in situations where they feel like they can't without it causing a problem in their immediate relationship. And I was just like, well, I don't have that problem. Okay. Everybody know me, and even if you think you're gonna be in a relationship with me, you're gonna have to accept me, everything I do. That means how I am currently and my future plans and goals. So I don't mind teaching people. I don't mind spreading wisdom. And I got the men and the women. I'm trying to help both of y'all. Okay. So everybody don't think like that. And their excuse on this panel was that that they didn't try before. They're not going to listen. And I'm just like, how many times have you did something and God did not give up on you? And that could vary between different people. But me, I done done some shit. Okay? And God never give up on me. So I got hella grace to give people. Exactly. Self-love is the biggest acknowledgement to God, no earthly attachment. And I mean, you need to go through self-love to even get to any type of successful relationship anyway. Well, I'm going to see if I can pay my bills this month with love. You think that will work? I do. I do. I think if you decide, you know what, I'm gonna go spread some love. You know, I got hella love to give. I'm about to go pick up some of the trash outside because it's dirty. Because I love this earth and I love the people that on this earth, I'm gonna pick up some trash and you record it. And you post it. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, even Twitter. You post this video, okay? And you say, you know what? It's hella homeless people out here. I think I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna cook some food for them. You know, matter of fact, I'm gonna cook some vegan food. Cause I know that they is getting poisoned on purpose. Let me try to put some herbs in the food. Let me help them out a little bit. I'm gonna pass that around, you know. Or you like, you know what? I'm about to just give some free hugs. You know, I'm gonna go hug some people. Some people need some love from somebody else. I'm gonna go give some free hugs. And you post some videos too, and you're consistent, and you do it. Absolutely. You can pay your bills with love. And that's the big difference. And I'm saying we have now that our parents, grandparents, great grandparents did not have because there was no social media era. You ain't got no excuse no more. If you alive at this time right now and you hear my voice, you got no excuse. A lot of people don't like consistency. They need the money to come with no effort and they need it to come immediately. And that's not the case, okay? So that's why I say it's some work in there, but you are working on living. Why would you want to work on just living? No. That's still work. Posting videos is work, love. Work, not love. When you love what you're doing, it's not work. You may not like to edit videos. You may not like to produce videos. But you know there's people out here that will do that for you. You can go on this app. It's called Fiverr, Fiverr. You can find you a video editor. Okay. You can find you a social media marketing manager. So all you want to do is go out and spread love. You can hire you a videographer. Okay. But like I said, it takes consistency and energy to be able to do it. Ain't nothing you about to do without consistency and energy gonna get you money. So to think that you're just about to be inconsistent with zero energy with anything, of course you're not gonna get no money. You know, that's extremely unrealistic. There's too many tools out here for you to utilize to make your dreams come true. So if you want to be the man that hugs every single day, all day, and you decide, I don't want to edit nothing, okay? Editing ain't my forte. You got to know where to find you an editor, okay? So absolutely, you can. I like to edit. I like to direct. I like to produce. I like to promote. So that's what I'm saying. Well, if you're doing something that you like to do, then it no longer becomes work. Sorry, all these phones about to die. Hold on, girl. Let me get all the chargers. I like to read. Okay? Do you know how many videos I got reading? Do you know how much money I've made off of said videos? Reading. So you can do what you want. You just don't, for whatever reason. Everybody has their reason. But you can. So it's not that you can't, it's that you don't. Oh, this phone good. All right. I can tell you feel good. Thanks. It's a mission, like a missionary. Exactly. Hire them with love, huh? You could learn from YouTube how to edit exactly. Just because you like what you do doesn't mean it's not work. You can hire them with love. You know how many people reach out to me and they're like, Raya, I don't like what you're doing. I like that you out here spreading positivity. Let me be your photographer. Free of charge. I literally was just talking about somebody this other day. Let me go ahead and shoot some content for you. Let me go ahead and post this on this site for you. Like, you have to be the change. If you don't represent love, how do you expect people to even want to offer their services? Because you loved, you know? Again, I'm just an example of what you could be doing yourself. Okay, appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. And I meant in the mindset of if you love what you're doing, it's not work. As in, if you hate what you're doing, it's absolutely work. Okay? If you love what you're doing, it does not feel like work. Even when I'm doing the work of putting out these videos, I'm already in my mind anticipating all the people that's going to watch this video, who is going to help, who is going to give another perspective. I'm zoned out. I done looked up and I'm like, damn, it's been 4 hours. Do you think it felt like 4 hours? Do you think I was at work looking at the clock like, oh my God, 12 more minutes? No, because it did not feel like work because I was doing what I love to do. So that's what I mean by working and then not feeling like work. I'm out. This lady is delusional. Y'all waste y'all time with this. All right, we'll see you later. Seeds planted, maybe somebody else can pour some water on this seed and eventually it will pop its little head out and you'll see what I mean. But seeds planted. So have a good day. Like veterinarians who's taking care of animals every day, more of a soul mission than work. Exactly. And then they post these videos of them taking care of these animals, and what start happening? People like, I see what you're doing. That hits my heart too. But I may not want to do it, but here, you do it. You're doing it here. Okay, those are called sponsors. So, like I said, a lot of people are afraid to do what they want because they don't have everything lined out of how this is going to go, and that's not how life even works. Nothing is guaranteed. You gotta, that's why I call it faith. You gotta just do it. Exactly. Blessings on blessings on blessings. I haven't seen you since the Bigo. How you been? I've been good. Shots by Sean. Where you been at? Cause I ain't been on Bigo in a minute. Everything been good? Okay, Danny. Do I have a second TikTok account? Make sure you follow me on TikTok, on this TikTok, on the TikTok that you see in front of you that's live. All right? Any other TikTok that you see and it's not live, you should know. I was just on the other TikTok that said Unicorn Riot. And when I followed her in her bio in all capital letters on the first line, it said, this her only TikTok. So if this other TikTok came and said, hey, got a Unicorn Riot, you should have been like, girl, bye. I was just on a real one. And it said that was her only TikTok at the front of her bio. I literally only put that there because there's dozens of fake accounts. Dozens. Okay. TikTok is letting them rock out too. So be careful out there. It's not me. I don't have a second account. Hi. Thanks for spreading love and awareness. You're welcome, say it, Vicious. Oh, look at that baby. Well, she just had that baby. Oh. Come to South Africa. I will is in the plans. So y'all, my oldest, he's graduated. My youngest he got 2 more years, and my middle one, he's graduating on Thursday. So I will be in your country once the youngest graduates. All right. How long did it take to grow your hair? 2 years. 2 years. You want to be married? I got one more marriage in me. One more. Thank you. I don't know why that song be in my head all day. Are you in the A? No, I'm in Maryland. Make sure you follow me on IG too, and then check out my bio. I put some information in there for you guys. Some of your frequently asked questions, the answers are in there. Go ahead and take a gander. Okay. I'm not sure what that says. You added me from YouTube? Yes, welcome. Did you see the clarity over here? Then sorry, YouTube, but y'all, it's kind of mercury. But it's nice and clear over here. Can call me. We can talk. I mean, we can talk right here. We can talk right here. Hello? Hello? Yoo-hoo. Oh, yeah, it made a difference. Are you there? What? I couldn't hear you, sir. He must have been in somebody's trunk. Not in their trunk. I'm crying. Hello?
Hello, hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
How have you been?
Blessed and highly favored.
It's going well with you.
Blessed and highly favored.
Okay, no problem. So, it's Sunday. I don't know about the...
You having a bad day.
No, I said it's Sunday, like it's Sunday over here.
Oh, yeah, it's Sunday over here, too.
Okay, did you go to church?
No.
No, I guess no. Why? Aren't you a Christian?
I talk to God through my heart.
Well, I feel like going to church is more better than, just staying at home.
So I feel like church is like the hospital. You know, when you don't know how to talk to God, you don't have your own relationship with Him. You gotta go to church so that you can see how other people can talk to God, and you can build that own relationship for yourself. But I feel like once you have that relationship and that connection, and you can talk to God, you leave the hospital.
Okay. But I feel like being in church grows your spirituality and grows you closer. Like when I mean closer to God.
I talk to God when I wake up. I talk to God when I go to sleep intentionally. That is me when I intentionally do it. Throughout the day, God talk to me all day.
Okay, no problem, ma. By the way, you look gorgeous.
Thanks.
Okay, ma. So
That part too. The American church is a little different over here. So I don't know how corrupt they are over there, but it's a lot of corruption over here. I don't need to.
yes, both ours are corrupted too.
Yeah, so I'm like, I don't need to go to corruption to have talk to God when I already talked to Him in my own.
We have the ones that you can trust. I feel like me going to
Thank
church.
you, Hood Horrors, for the money. Thank you. Good morning. What'd you say? I'm sorry. I was talking on another app.
I said me going to church, I feel it draws me closer. Even if I pray at home, I know I pray at home, but I feel like going to church helps me more than on my own.
Well, let me ask you a question.
To intercede for me.
The
pastor is my let me say the pastor is a way I can use to get to him because I know that I've seen the Lord and I can't tap to His grace on my own. So I feel like the pastor helps me. I don't even know how to explain it.
No, that makes sense. That's what I was saying. Like, I feel like if you go to church and you, like I said, you don't feel like by yourself that you can talk to God, you need that middleman to know, hey, God can talk to people. Not that He only talking to the pastor. Your example is showing you God, you can have a relationship with God and talk to Him. Once you realize, I can do this myself, I can have that back and forth conversation because not only do I pray, but I meditate, then you get better. You don't go to the hospital when you heal. You go to the hospital when you sick and need some help.
Yes, you're right. That's true.
I feel like a lot of people don't meditate. That's why I said, do you meditate? Because if you think about, let's say prayer is like a telephone. So you like,
okay.
Hey God, da da da, I need you to do this, da 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 da, amen. Click. Hey God, I need you to do this, da 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 da. Thank you for this. I appreciated that, but thank you, and I need you to do this. Click. Hey, like when you are letting God talk, That's a one-sided conversation. So when you meditate, you are the listener and you are allowed to hear his voice.
So if you don't mind me, if you don't mind me asking, how is the meditation different from praying?
You're listening. You're not talking telepathically to God. You are straight listening. You can even set your intention. God, last week I talked to you about this and I ain't really listening for your answer. So can you give me your answer now? I'm listening. And then you still your mind and you listen. But if you only praying and you just sending it out and you're not waiting for that input, that's of course you're gonna need somebody else that knows that and is doing that to translate the message that he's giving to you. But you can do it by yourself.
Okay, so let's just say I want to meditate. Is it just me sitting down?
You said
lighting
what?
candles around
I didn't
me
hear the
and
beginning.
going? I said, what if okay, I want to meditate, so how am I going to go about it? It's just me sitting down, then lighting candles around my body then.
You said what if you what?
I said if I want to meditate, how do I now go about it exactly?
You go somewhere where you're by yourself, where you aren't going to be disturbed. Set your intention and you close your eyes and you listen. You don't need to be in a certain place. You don't need to have candles. Like all that. That's the basis of meditation is all right. This is what I want you to talk to me. All right, God, you got my undivided attention. I'm ready.
So what then happens if you don't hear any voice? Like how will you know that okay, what I'm doing, I'm going to hear his voice? How do you know you're not on the wrong path? How do you know that it's not, instead of you meditating, you are supposed to be praying?
So I know because I hear the voice. I hear him talk to me. So I feel like if you have doubts going into, man, this is not even about to work. I'm gonna do it though because she said it, but it's not about to work. You just set the intention for it not to work. That's why I said to set the intention. That's why your intention matters. But if you are already going in it with the mindset that I'm wasting my time, I'm not about to hear nothing, you just said that intention. Your words are spells.
Okay. I understand.
I love seeing you again in live stream. You have a beautiful body. I love seeing your hips. You're beautiful. Greetings from Mexico. Thank you.
Sorry for my accent. From
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. I ain't gonna say sorry for my accent, so you shouldn't tell nobody sorry for your accent.
Because I feel you can't really hear what I'm saying. I'm trying to speak like you. So
Oh no, I can hear you. It's just sometimes, I take me a couple seconds, but I don't mind.
Okay, no problem. So I've heard everything you say. So I think I'm going to give it a try, but not today, tomorrow.
I didn't even know you're gonna be here tomorrow. Mm-hmm.
You make a very good point.
Dude, I mean, ain't no time like the present. You can hang up on this live and be like, all right, I was just on live with this American girl. And she told me that if I set the intention and listen, God, you're gonna talk to me. So let's try it. And you sit there and you try it and then come back and let me know if it worked. What you got to lose?
Nothing.
Exactly.
You read a lot. And that's what I love about you. That's why I give you a follow. You read a lot, and I don't read a lot, but I want to because I'm an artist. So I feel like reading exposes me to more stuff and more words and more experiences.
I agree. But you can also do that today.
I'll try. Or is there any book you think I can read to maybe help me more
Yeah.
with it?
Yeah. Yeah. I got just the one. Let me flip it so you can see it. Now, I used to have this book on my YouTube. I read the book, recorded the chapters, uploaded the chapters, and as soon as the video started going viral, the author was like, copyright. Even though I got multiple books on my YouTube reading these books, no other author that said copyright. I even gave her little credit in every single video, but she was like, you ain't about to be telling people how to heal with my words. So you're going to have to get this book. They won't let me post it no more. They even started taking them off of my Instagram. But this book, Transforming Self-Sabotage into Self-Mastery, The Mountain is You, this is what you need to start with.
Is it online? Or just hard copy? Is it online or just hard copy?
I'm not sure. I tried to put it online, but the author took it down. So I'm not sure if they are taking down everybody's copy. But you can get this book. You can type this into your search engine of choice and see where the book is available. So take a screenshot.
Okay. Mountains.
You want me to read a little bit?
No, I'll look it up myself.
No, I think we're going to read a little bit.
Okay, no problem.
Let's start. I'm going to do the introduction, okay? I got you. Don't worry, I got you. I'm about to read the introduction because some other people want to know too, okay? Introduction. Much like nature, life is very often working in our favor, even when it seems like we are only being faced with adversity, discomfort, and change. As forest fires are essential to the ecology of the environment, opening new seeds that require heat to sprout and rebuild a population of trees, our minds also go through periodic episodes of positive disintegration or a cleansing through which we release and renew our self-concept. We know that nature is most fertile and expansive at its perimeters, where climate meets, and we also transform where we reach our edge states, the points at which we are forced to step out of our comfort zones and regroup. When we no longer rely on our coping mechanisms to help distract us from the problems in our lives, it can feel as though we've hit rock bottom. The reality is that this sort of awakening is what happens when we finally come to terms with the problems that have existed for a long time. The breakdown is often just the tipping point that proceeds to the breakthrough, the moment a star implodes before it becomes a supernova. Just as a mountain is formed when two sections of the ground are forced against one another, your mountain will arise out of coexisting but conflicting needs. Your mountain requires you to reconcile two parts of you, the conscious and the unconscious, the part of you that is aware of what you want, and the part of you that is not aware of why you are still holding yourself back. Historically, mountains have been used as metaphors for spiritual awakenings, journeys of personal growth, and of course, insurmountable challenges that seem impossible to overcome when we are standing at the bottom. Like so much of nature, mountains provide us with an inherent wisdom about what it will take to rise up to our highest potential. The objective of being human is to grow. We see this reflected back to us in every part of our life. Species reproduce, DNA evolves to eliminate certain strands and develop new ones, and the edges of the universe are expanding forever outward. Likewise, our ability to feel the depth and beauty of life is capable of expanding forever inward if we are willing to take our problems and see them as catalysts. Forests need fires to do this. Volcanoes need implosions. Stars need collapse. And human beings often need to be faced with no other option but to change before they really do. To have a mountain in front of you does not mean you are fundamentally broken in some way. Everything in nature is imperfect, and it is because of that imperfection that growth is possible. Everything existed in uniformity. The gravity that created the stars and planets and everything that we know would not exist. Without breaks, faults, and gaps, nothing could grow and nothing would become. The fact that you are imperfect is not a sign that you have failed. It is a sign that you are human. And more importantly, it is a sign that you still have more potential within you. Maybe you know what your mountain is. Maybe it's addiction, weight, relationships, jobs, motivation, or money. Maybe you don't. Maybe it's a vague sense of anxiety, low self-esteem, fear, or a general discontentment that seems to bleed out onto everything else. The mountain is often less a challenge in front of us as it is a problem within us, an unstable foundation that might not seem evident on the surface, but is nonetheless shifting almost every part of our lives. Usually, when we have a problem that is circumstantial, we are facing the reality of life. When we have a problem that is chronic, we are facing the reality of ourselves. We often think that to face a mountain means to face life's hardships, but the truth is that it's almost always because of the years we have spent accumulating tiny traumas, adaptations, and coping mechanisms, all of which have compounded over time. Your mountain is the block between you and the life you want to live. Facing it is also the only path to your freedom and becoming. You are here because a trigger showed you to your wound, and your wound will show you to your path, and your path will show you to your destiny. When you arrive at this breaking point, the foot of the mountain, the heat of the fire, the night that finally wakes you, you are at the crux of a breakdown, and if you are willing to do the work, you will find that it is the entryway to the breakthrough you have spent your entire life waiting for. Your old self can no longer sustain the life you are trying to lead. It is time for reinvention and rebirth. You must release your old self into the fire of your vision and be willing to think in a way you have never even tried before. You must mourn the loss of your younger self, the person who has gotten you this far, but who is no longer equipped to carry you onward. You must envision and become one with your future self, the hero of your life that is going to lead you from here. The task in front of you is silent, simple, and monumental. It is a feat most do not ever get to the point of attempting. You must now learn agility, resilience, and self-understanding. You must change completely, never to be the same again. The mountain that stands in front of you is the calling of your life, your purpose for being here, and your path finally made clear. One day, this mountain will be behind you, but who you become in the process of getting over it will stay with you always. In the end, it is not the mountain you must master, but yourself. And that's the introduction. So, thank you for the money. Thank you, Hood Horrors, for the money. Appreciate you. This is the book, y'all. Like I said, I can't. They like, girl, don't be telling people how to heal themselves and conquer their mountains. Don't. So they deleted it, but you can go ahead and get it. You are very welcome, Clarence. Okay. It is short. It's not even that many chapters. This is what? 7 chapters. Real easy. You got it? You got your screenshot?
Yeah.
You about to look it up?
Yes, I will.
Okay. Well, go ahead and do that after you try this meditation. Okay? Okay?
Yeah.
All right. See you
Nice
later.
talking to you.
You too. Hello? Oh, he changed his mind. Oh, he changed his mind too. You get dress wedgies. What? Oh, thank you. I like these yellow too. Thank you. Dan Miles. Any other questions? Did I get what? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, period. Mr. Fear of God. Any other? No, we can't collab, guys. No. I just record my own life. Sit your little ass down. I'm already sitting down. Thank you for the roses. Well, WLP354. Thank you for the roses. I see y'all tapping too. Thank you for them taps. Yeah, 15,000 taps. Thank you for them taps. Right, he is. Oh, thank you for the heart, me too. Appreciate it. Mm, 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 mm. What's this? Oh. Thank you, Omari. Thank you, Tig Haven. I told your sis she mine, and she said no. She playing hard to get. Yeah, I mean, we real blunt. Not everybody like our bluntness, but we real blunt. I hope you're having a wonderful day, love. I hope you are too. On purpose. Purposely on purpose. Definitely will spoil you every day. Spoil me with what? Good afternoon. Yo, what's really good? Chillin'. How you doing? How can I take you out to dinner? Um, so I don't date like regular people date. I'm very weird. So I've been told. I don't like to go on dates not knowing anything about people. And I know some of y'all like to do that. I don't like to do that. So if you wanted to take me out on a date, we would have to have a plethora of conversations first, to even see, do I even want to meet you? You know? Why are y'all arguing with each other? Y'all, this is a patience test. Don't be giving that person your energy. This is a patience test. You can pass it. Weird is cool. It is cool. I like being weird. But like I said, a lot of times people will come to me with not weird questions and be mad that I got a weird answer. So I would just like to let them know off. But I'm weird, okay? I'm not gonna do it the typical way that you used to doing things because I'm very weird. What happened? I don't know. We're gonna let them have their conversation. Mind my business. What's up, Nix? You gonna be by Arundel Mills Mall anytime soon? Not really sure. I don't have any plans right now, but I don't know. Really don't be having plans. Stuff just be happening. So I don't know. I'm regular to you. Yeah. If I'm weird and you weird, I'm weird. We. But if you're not weird, I'm gonna be weird. I'm okay. I'm cool being weird. What you on? Thank you. I'm on IG. I'm on YouTube. I'm on TikTok right now. I literally be in Maryland and I'm hella weird. That's what's up. Spoil you with gifts, talks, attention, affirmation, all the above, whatever you want. Well, that's I'm sorry. That's one of the things that I don't like. Um, let me explain. Let me explain. I don't want to just leave it there. I like I said, when I'm meeting somebody, I that's actually one of my biggest turn offs is when people say, "Well, we can just do whatever you want," and it's a turn off for me because it's like I already know what I want to do. I'm asking you what you want to do, and when you respond with, "Well, whatever you want," you're not giving me a chance to learn you. Like I don't want you to. I don't like some people like that servitude. I don't like that. I'm trying to see if this is aligned with what I like because I know what I like and what you know that you like. That is alignment. Alignment to me is not, let me tell you what I like and then you just do it. I don't like that at all. Actually, like I said, it's one of my biggest turnoffs because I'm like, are you afraid to stand on what you want? So no, I'm not a tell me what you think I want to hear type of person. It actually, like I said, it's completely will make me go like, and I could have been interested, but I would be like, never mind. No thanks. You want to see what the man is on? Exactly, because like I said, so it's been a lot of times in life where I did not know what I wanted. I'm like, oh, I don't know. I ain't never tried it. Let me see what that's on. I went through a lot of that to the point where I know what I want now and I know what I don't want. So I want you to know that about yourself too. I want you to be like, okay, well, I'm trying to do this. And if you ain't trying to do it, that's cool. But y'all be like, well, I ain't trying to do that, but I'm going to do it because you said it. That's not attractive to me. To me, it's not attractive. Stand on what you want, okay? You're supposed to stand on what you want. I'm supposed to stand on what I want. And if it aligns, then we move forward. If it doesn't, why we can't just be friends? You know? So, oh, thank you. So that's why I really don't like just like I said, going on dates with people that I haven't already had them conversations with. Because a lot of times on them dates, people just be telling you what they think you want to hear, and I don't want to hear it. You know. We need to meet each other one day. I live in Maryland. No, I'm trying to tell you. That's why I said, like, this is why I know for a fact I would not survive as an adult in no other era besides the social media era. Okay? I wouldn't. But now that we are here, I love social media because now you gotta stand on what you talk about. So I can meet you with meeting what you put out. But that's how I meet you. I see what you post. I see when you go live. I listen to your live. I see, this is aligned with something that I feel like I want to entertain and grow on in the future. But without this resume of yours, I couldn't do that. You know, I have no faith in first dates with strangers that you don't know nothing about. I don't know what they talking about or what they want to do in life. Like I have zero faith in going on dates without that information. You should play me one-on-one in basketball. Can we do a collaboration? Nope. You want to collab? I don't though, and I feel like to collab, both people gotta want it. I don't. I don't want to. No, thank you. Good morning, Brat's doll. I'm crying. Grand Rising Khalil. How's your sleep time? Grand Rising Skywater. Nothing. You have to follow me first. So I don't know if you guys know, but when you live, it does not give you the option to follow people in your live. Hello. Reese, I don't even know you. Oh, I guess he changed his mind. You don't want to do no collabs? No, y'all. Like, I just record my life. That's it. That's what works for me. You said no. I went out the live. I forgot, Johnny, what you were saying earlier. I can't. You type of bitches. I guess. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Oh, pretty. Love the hair. Thank you. Thank you. Is Alabama too far for us? Too far for us? What? Do you retwist your own hair? Yeah, I do. Where can I get those jumbo egg rolls from in Bmore? I'm not sure, Michael. I live in Maryland, but I don't live in Bmore. Hi, Dante Spawn. I'm not sure what language that is. To connect. I like to connect on social media. That's where I like to make my connections. Where I like to decide next steps. I do that on social media. I know a lot of people don't like social media, which is fine. Perfectly fine, to each his own. However, for me, you have to like social media to be my reflection, you know. and I'm looking for my reflection. Would you ever visit South Africa? I will. I am. It's on the way. Stay tuned. Okay, man. I'll drive all the way to Maryland for you to retwist mine. I got family in Maryland, Salisbury, and Oceanside. Well, I didn't say that I can retwist your hair. I said that I retwist my hair. I actually make, I go live and I make videos when I retwist my hair telling you, hey, you can do this too. Here's how to do it. And then go through step by step, showing you how to do it yourself. No, I'm serious. I'm for real. Like, because, like, first of all, number one, it's so easy. It's so easy. Okay. And I'm not taking that away from locticians out there. Y'all, some of y'all be really doing things, maybe creating miracles out of nothing. But if you got your locks are cool and they healthy and you don't need any extra things done to that, you can absolutely do your hair yourself in the house. Okay. Number two, your energy is going into your hair. A lot of y'all be letting people hands in your crown chakra, and don't wonder why you be upset after you leave, even though you was having a great day. Okay? Because you don't never know what anybody else is carrying and what their current state of mind is transmuting into your crown chakra. So to eliminate all that, do it yourself. You know? And number three, learn a new skill. Just because you know how to do it now don't mean that you can't learn it and do it going forward. There's a lot of things that I couldn't do until I tried it and tried it and tried it and tried it and nailed it. But if you don't ever try, then you just never nail it. I've seen my thousand lotus petal. Oh, where did you see 1,000 lotus petals at? Where are you from? I'm from the Midwest, and I live in the middle. I like that picture behind you. Which one? This one? The Great Awakening poster? I don't know if I showed this to you guys yet. Let me zoom in for you. Exactly, that crown chakra. You're just letting people put all type of energy in there. I'm like, Oh, let's say a screenshot. Hold on. I can show you guys too. YouTube, y'all probably the only one I can't really show because Zoom is home laptop. Here, take a screenshot. Let me move it so you can see. Wait. There we go. Can you see the comments on here? Yes, I can see the comments on here. Yes, I can. All right, YouTube, we're going to try. but the resolution already bad for you guys. But we're gonna try. I don't want y'all to think I left you guys out. So I'm gonna try. But yeah, if you go on Instagram, my live gonna post to Instagram as soon as I hang up. So you can go on Instagram and you can see it. All right. Oh, sorry, YouTube. That's crooked. I didn't even see if I would have put my phone on the chargers. Y'all would have been ready, but I didn't. I'm sorry, YouTube. Your birthday is on Tuesday? Yes, Easy E. Happy early birthday. What do you have planned? Oh my goodness. See, that's why I should have never moved y'all. There we go. I'm not easy. Dallas, Texas, checking in with you. Been watching your content. Keep up with the good content. Thank you. You're welcome. You're going out to eat. What you about to go eat? Can you DM me? Sure, but when I'm live, it's actually the best time for you to talk to me because I'm live. If you send me a DM, you gotta wait for me to get through all the other DMs, and it might take a minute. So if I'm here live, this is the best option to talk to me. You know. Thank you, Original Man, for the finger hearts. Yeah, I send you a DM on TikTok. Yeah. So if you send me a DM and I'm live, please tell me what you said in your DM now so that I can give you an answer. Right now, why you got me. It's a lot. It's a lot of DMs in there. I'd be scared sometimes going in there because trying to get through as many as I can, but it's a lot. It's a mountain. So if you want an answer to your DM, this is the best time while I'm live to get your answer. If you want to follow me on here, you can. On my The Unicorn Riot TikTok. You are more than welcome. You want to bend it? You want to bend what? Your leaks are golden. Yeah. I find you hella attractive. Oh, okay, thanks. Appreciate it. Then going to Jamaica, going to kitchen and cocktails. Okay, well have fun. Period. Bring me some seashells from Jamaica and some sand. I do check my DMs. I do. However, I'm just letting you know that it's only one me. Like I don't have a marketing team. I don't have management. So it's a lot of messages and it's one me. So you are more than welcome to send me a DM. However, to get a fast response, I'm live right now. So you can literally talk to me on live. It depends on when you go. Go during the days that people are at work. What is a Can you fly me out? This is the best vegan restaurant in Maryland that you like. I can't give you one. Like, I eat vegan food at different restaurants, but none of them I would say are my favorite vegan restaurant. I do have a restaurant that I enjoy, but it's in DC. It's not in Maryland. It's called DC Vegan. Everything they got is good. Am I single? I am single. Do you collab? No. What type of man gets your attention? My reflection. Dang, I wish I could buy you flowers or something. Please don't buy me flowers. Please. I understand it's the thought that counts, but if you was actually really thinking about what would Raya want? Raya wants an apple tree, you know? Raya wants a grapevine. If you're gonna go the plant route, don't cut and kill no plants for me. Give me some Lance, don't you come here starting with me today, Lance. Don't you start. You was trying to start. I don't know what time I woke up and seen these messages. I said, nah, look, Lance, you supposed to be sleeping. Don't you start today, Lance. Not you again. I don't even know who you are. Have I been to Cali? Yeah, I have been to Cali. Did we ask? Oh, yes, we did, which is why we're talking about it, Lance. Thank you, Sneaky P, for the roses. Who asked? Also, Lance, I just got here, okay? I'm live on 3 apps right now, okay? I'm live on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, okay? Let you find them. I'm crying. So what makes you happy? And I feel like I only have this perspective because I'm doing it every single day. But I post what makes me happy. Everything that I do, I did it because I wanted to do it. So when people ask me questions and I tell them, hey, you should go look at my posts. It's not that I'm trying to cut you off. It's that I'm in so many different things that I like to do, and that's why I post them. So I feel like if you really wanted to get to know me, you would look and see what is she posting. Okay? I like to do everything you see me post. So go look respectfully, and I mean that in the most respectfully way, because it would be different if my page was private or I never post. My page ain't private. I post all the time. I post what I like, so it's right. It's literally right there. It's right there. So I even try to put it on multiple apps so that whatever app you on, you can see. Do you like Buddy and your camel? I'm not sure what that is. Thank you, Sneaky P, for the roses. What? What TikTok? It's a dish. Oh, I never heard that. I never tried it. Do you have kids? Yes, I have kids. I have 3 sons. Thank you. I got it from Atlas OGs. Weird as fuck you love someone you don't know. LOL. Auntie fine as shit. What YouTube? Grand Rising. You have 3 sons too? Period. I love being a boy mom. Thank you, Wayne. Thong. No. You got 2? Would you love being a boy mom? Why is it so easy? Do I see your DM? I'm not in my inbox, but you can talk to me about what you sent in my DM right now. How can I see all that fineness in person? You can pop up at one of my free hug events. I have 3 sons too. Period. Still not eating meat? No, I'm not. Send you a friend request on Facebook. All right. We can be the Black Brady Bunch. No, thank you. Hey, we still here? Oh yeah, I'm still live. I'm still here. I only been live for 2 hours, 32 minutes, and 39 seconds. Do you have WhatsApp? Add you. So I like to communicate on these social media sites. I don't like to communicate on WhatsApp. Can I ask you out on a date? No. I mean, like, you can ask me, but the answer would be no. When is the next one? Or can I fly you to Cali and get a hug? No. And stay tuned for the next one. I'm going to post it. You are beautiful. Thank you. OF is in my Twitter bio. Thank y'all for the taps. I see y'all tapping. Oh, I guess they changed their mind. Does the boys know about the adult stuff? Everybody in my family knows about the adult stuff. Come to the next one. Alright, bet. I'm posting my story, so make sure you got your notifications turned on. Yeah, hey, your dress looks nice on you. A+. Thank you. Twitter. My Twitter's in my bio, guys. It's my name, though, but it is in my bio. What you do on OF? I live for a living and record it. When you going to post some of your artwork? It is posted. I just went live doing art. It's all posted. Cheers from PG. Hi. Hello. I think you should make a calendar of yourself. No, thank you. How do you network as far as finding men for the adult stuff? I don't. I record my life. When me and you getting married? We are not. That's okay with you. Okay, hello, friend. Thank you, Mania, for the heart of me. Hello, friend. Don't be scared of the request, y'all. I'll accept it. No, it's okay. You cool. If you want to come up here, you can. Who is your celebrity look like? I don't know. Oh, that's okay. Your energy, perfect. Love you. Thank you for loving me. Appreciate it. I'm trying to get to know you if you're interested. Well, I post my life, so if you're trying to get to know me, watch my posts from the start to end. I literally put little playlists and everything for you guys to get to know me. I just don't be paying attention, but my whole life, past, present, and future is posted. Y'all just don't be getting to know me, but it's right there. Some of these apps is right at the top too. So I be telling y'all, if you want to get to know me, look at my posts. I put the information out there myself, so I know it's there. Okay. Y'all just be want to get to know people without doing no work. And I don't like that for you. Thank you, blessed and hell, for the love you so muches. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And them bears, them gummy bears. Oh, it's a high bear. My bad. Them high bears. Hi, Derek. How are you, Derek? What's your plans for the day? It feels good outside. I'm not really sure. I try not to make too many plans on the weekends unless the kids have something scheduled. They should be up any minute now. So when they wake up and tell me what they want to do today, that's what I'm going to be doing. Don't ignore what I said. What'd you say? Let me see. Let's talk about that jump shot yesterday. Okay, first of all, it was supposed to go in. Okay, that's all I got to say. I did all that maneuvering, to get to the basket, and it was supposed to go in. Okay, so that's all I got to say. I shot. God had other plans. He said we're gonna go ahead and God said we're gonna go ahead and land this in your cherry bowl. But it was just not. I was not aiming for the cherry bowl. I was aiming for the hoop. But then God had other plans. I'm just happy that I was recording it. You was rooting for me. Okay, thank you. But I recovered, but not until after that epic fail. It was pretty epic, but yeah, that's what happened. Okay. But no, like I didn't even have to follow through or nothing. It was all wrong. I was focusing so much on trying to get to the basket. Then when I got there, I just like what the form was ugly. I was like, how did I do that? Ain't no way. Ooh, somebody's up. Oh, that's Jamal. Jamal's always up. Polo cherries, exactly. And them cherries was good. I ate most of the cherries. Cherries was good. And they were so good, I was saving the seeds. Okay, I said, I'm going to replant these because it'll take me a couple years, but I'm going to replant them. Everything went flying. How are your plants growing? Amazing. I got my own plant room now. They got their own section of the house. Oh yeah, go ahead and view it. I'm actually about to get off and go see what this wants. Since one of them's awake, let me go see what he want to do. Ooh, we could go to that water. I might go to this water park. Let me see what they trying to do. You too, Tim Tim. Do you grow medical mare? No, I do not. All right, I'm gonna see you guys later. Bye, IG. Bye, TikTok. Bye, YouTube.